in with the new. There's Kayla. She got pacifiers and she cuts them so they can fit her dolly better, right? Her baby alives. Well, anyway, these are our old ones. All right. We use a lot of paper plates, and then these plates we've had for probably a very long time.
1,000 years.
1,000 years, right? Probably since we moved to Vegas, which is like over 10 years old. And then, so we went to the dollar store today, and so we decided, see, we love the teal color kind of thingy, so I gotta wash these. So we got this. Got 4 of these, since there's 4 of us. And then we also got like cereal bowls or bowls to eat out of. And they were $1 each, so they're perfect. Because sometimes I hate when you buy it in the sets, but then you're like, well, I don't need this, I don't need that, and I definitely don't need mugs. I mean, the mugs were nice. Maybe, I'm not sure, but you know, if you see things at the dollar store and you don't buy it, by the time you go back, it's not there. But I do have, like, in here, like I do have all my cups, and then over here is like my mugs. And then the ones that are up there are like the ones that we don't use much of. But I know some of the people I watch, like the vlogs I watch, they have mugs all the way to the top in their cabinets. But I really don't need that much. I use basically my favorite ones, which is my 2 Disney mugs, and then sometimes the Christmas mugs during Christmas time. So yeah, so we got that. It's a really nice color. See, that's what I want. I want to make my kitchen now like the accessories. I kind of like the teal now. I'm kind of over the red. Even though red's my favorite color, I want something different. But yeah, there's Kayla. She's still cutting away.
What are you going to do with the red chairs?
No, I mean, we're still going to have the red chairs because, yeah, we can't get rid of the chairs. But eventually, you know, I like to make things teal. Like eventually I want to get, let's see over here we got this. It's kind of dirty, but this is like the color teal. And right now we have like the red, and eventually I would like to get that to be teal. So eventually it'll be, do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go help Kayla. She's struggling there. She looks like she's gonna stab herself. So I got done vacuuming, laundry, and so right now, my mom called me. She went to the emergency again. Apparently, I don't know if I told you folks this, but her UTI still never cleared up. You know, when she was in Hawaii, she went, they had a UTI, got medicine, thought it was cleared up. She came over here, and she was good for the first few weeks she was over here. And then she was getting bad stomach pains and whatnot, so we took her to emergency. We took her to urgent care, and then a few days after, we took her to emergency. And she still had her UTI, so they gave her stronger medicines, figuring that the medicine that they gave her, her body's probably immune to it, because apparently she gets a lot of UTI. And so yesterday she was telling me, you know, she's in Hawaii right now, right, and I'm not. And she was telling me, oh, you know, I've been feeling nauseous and dizzy. Like, she really has to watch her step, because if she trips or gets off balance, she'll fall, right? So she went to her doctor, and so she went to her doctor, and her doctor said, oh, you're probably just dehydrated. Okay, so she's like, well, you can go to the emergency, you know, and get one of those IV to hydrate you. She's like, no, I'll be fine. So she goes home. So she thinks she's dehydrated, right? So she's drinking water. And then I guess this morning, I guess it was getting real bad. So she went to emergency, and they did another urine test. And it turns out she still has an UTI. And when she came back, she left here about around, she left here June 7th. And she went back home on, she went back home on June 7th. And so the next day she did go to her doctors, and she gave them all the reports when she was up here in the hospital. And then she took another urine test. She was fine. She had no UTI. But apparently today, when she went to the emergency, they did you know, another urine test, and she has UTI. So I'm like, well, how come at your doctor's office it showed up as, no, you don't have any UTI, but you go to emergency and you have UTI. So apparently, this has been going on for like 3 months, right? So it's pretty much, it's getting bad. I mean, it's getting worse. And they said, well, because, well, the hospital said because she has diabetes and stuff, sometimes it's hard to pinpoint it or something like that. But I know she was saying the hospital was on the phone with her doctor and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this is just crazy, you know, like, so they put her on more medication. But I'm like, well, when you went to the doctor and it said it was all clear, and then the next week she goes and she has UTI again. But I don't know, something's wrong. Like, she's getting too much excuse me, too much UTIs lately. And then my husband's like, oh, you know, that's how grandma died. I'm like, what, really? Because I know she was in the hospital quite a while. His grandma, she died when she was about, oh, I can't say, she's like 80 something when she died. Sweet lady, sweet, really sweet, nice lady, always treated me good. And she died probably like 4 years ago. But he said, no, that's how she died. She was getting a lot of UTIs. And I remember we visited her a few times when we were in Hawaii and she was in the hospital and stuff like that. But I'm like, oh my goodness, you know. But sometimes too, like, you know, as you get older, like, your body changes. My mom is going to be 71 in September, and you know, she gets a lot of colds real easily. She gets tons of UTI now. So, and like, before she could walk a lot. Now, I mean, she has asthma as well, but like now she can't walk as far. Like, maybe she has to take a few breaks, you know, or you can hear like she's getting tired, like huffing and puffing, or when you're at the store, she needs to maybe hold on to the wagon, you know. But she lives with my brother, so I know she's in good hands. So, but yeah, but poor thing, like, she keeps going to the emergency, you know, and like, ah, this UTI. I know somebody I worked with at the school, she was saying, you know, her grandmother gets a lot of UTIs, and then what they do is they put her on a slow dose medicine so she won't get it. But I don't know, maybe my mom should tell our doctor that. But yeah, I don't know. So right now I'm probably gonna wash dishes so I can put my new dishes in the cupboards. So we just got done watching the Lego Batman movie. We watched it on demand because when it came in the theater, we totally forgot about it. It seemed like it came and went before we realized, oh wait, it's on DVD now. Okay. But it was really funny. That Batman character, he's hilarious. I loved it. So we watched that as a family, no electronic devices, and we're just watching the movie. And as soon as the movie was done, everybody went upstairs. So I'm the only one downstairs. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to call it a night, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you folks later. Aloha.